Challenge everything.
So, hello and welcome people to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. We'll just take a look at how
We're
many
gonna play
languages.
it in Dutch, right?
Of course.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
Now, funny that you say in Dutch because if you listen closely to that eye catch video that we just seen, they actually used footage from the Dutch version of the game. Like, there is one moment where you can actually hear them saying something, and it's "Laat me los," which is "Let go of me" in Dutch. But we'll keep quiet for this cutscene, like we always do.
Blimey! 12 years ago, Sirius Black murdered 13 people with a single curse. Imagine it! A single curse!
Crookshanks, no!
Get out of here! Can't you keep that monster under control? Now I'm gonna have to find Scabbers.
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake up Professor Lupin, our new defense against the dark arts teacher.
I'll help you find Scabbers. Come on. I think Scabbers went that way.
I see the pacing is keeping up with the tradition of these games.
Oh, you haven't not seen nothing yet. But yeah, as you can see, this game's really pretty for like the standards of 6th gen consoles.
Yeah.
This could very easily pass off as like a very early PS3 or an Xbox 360 title. I'm currently, as you can tell by the buttons that are present there, I'm running the original Xbox version on an actual original Xbox. It's not that this
Come on, Harry. Scabbers
it's not that this game doesn't actually
Hurry up,
run.
Harry. Oh, Scabbers! Come here, you little...
It's not that this game doesn't actually run on the Xbox 360, because it does, but it has minor graphical glitches. But yeah, the reason that Ron isn't helping us here is actually because Ron's wand is stuck in the book. Yeah, I actually missed that detail in all of my other playthroughs.
Eh,
Come on, Harry. Give me a hand with
Ron was totally just being lazy the whole time.
That's what I assumed, yes. I mean, he
He
has
was
a
like,
leg.
I'm not equipped for this. I haven't gone to bed yet.
I need to go to sleep right now. But yeah, the one thing that's a little bit annoying about this game, because casting spells works a lot better than it does, than it did in like the second game on the PS2.
Let's go and find Scabbard.
But there is one thing when it comes to like aiming for things. This does not auto aim for like destructible objects at all, which I think it's intentional.
Well, look who it is. Potty and the Weasel. I should have known this pathetic excuse for a rat had something to do with you.
I love the way Malfoy's
Back,
animated.
Malfoy.
Or what, Weasley?
Or
Rictus Sempra!
you asked for it, Malfoy.
The facial animations in this game are absolutely glorious. I love them.
That was absolutely
I love how sassy Malfoy is.
Yeah, like they really put a lot of effort into like making all of these animations look entertaining and
Yeah.
actually very natural.
You couldn't hit the side of a barn, Weasley.
That
Well,
said,
okay.
I can see how this game's gonna become a clusterfuck later.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, the original story this is based off of was already a little bit of a clusterfuck, especially towards the end.
Well, I mean, just in terms of battle systems.
smiling on the other side of your face now, aren't you, Malfoy?
Come on, Ron. Where's the train stop?
There's something moving out there.
Jesus Christ, this pacing is amazing. I love it.
Harry! Harry!
Get Harry out! I'll get help!
They really set
Now
the
he plays
mood.
Ron.
Yes, and we actually get a little Ron thingamajig over there.
I see wraiths are easily distracted. Good to know.
I've got to move Harry away from that thing.
He's like, why is all of this glass breaking? Somebody's gonna pay for this. But yeah, I do love the atmosphere of this section.
Yeah.
It is pretty damn spooky.
But, well, I
Wrong
didn't know
way.
Harry Potter was a horror game.
I've got to get Harry out of this carriage.
I mean, wrong way.
None of us is hiding Sirius Black under our cloaks.
Harry! Harry! Are you alright?
What? Are you okay? Yeah. What happened? Who screamed? No one screamed.
But I heard screaming.
Here, eat it. It'll help.
What was that thing?
A Dementor. One of the Dementors of Azkaban.
Are you sure you're okay, Harry?
Fine.
Take this book, Harry. I'm sure it'll help. It has a few pages missing, but I'm sure you'll be able to find them at Hogwarts.
So yeah, I said that pacing was nothing.
This is gonna be fun.
At long last, the Hogwarts Express reached its destination, and soon Harry and his friends were safely in Gryffindor Tower. Knowing that Sirius Black was likely to be looking for him troubled Harry deeply, and Professor Dumbledore's announcement about Dementors patrolling the gates while Sirius Black was still at large only confirmed his fears. But finding himself back in the familiar dormitory, Harry felt he was home at last.
Harry, did you have a look at the Folio Bruti that Lupin gave you then?
No, not yet.
Come on, let's have a look at it then. Show it to me. Come on, show me the Folio Brutale.
Patience, Ron. Patience.
This
I need
game
to-
may be going fast, but that doesn't mean we have to.
But yeah, like I was saying before,
That's wicked. We're going to have to find the rest of those pages.
the game kind of sets all of the spells to not auto-aim onto anything. As
That's
in,
so cool. Let's go show it to Hermione.
instead of giving priority to like enemies,
A Bertie Bott's every flavour
it just
bean.
decides to not give priority to it just decides to not give any kind of targeting to interactable objects like destructibles, which may be annoying at times, but at the same time, considering
Let's get going. Good.
considering this one has a lot more combat than say the PS2 the second game on the PS2, I think that it's actually for the better that they did that.
I want
Even-
Ron to say 30 birdie bots
A
every
Bertie
flavor
Bott's every
beans.
flavour bean.
Sadly, we don't get
Please,
that,
Ron.
but
Please,
Go
no.
and see Hermione.
Sorry, I'm really busy at the moment. I've got so much work to do. But you said you had lots of trouble with Draco on the train.
Yes.
Well, you could have made it so much easier for yourself with the Expelliarmus spell. The spell book's over there.
Thanks. I remember the Expelliarmus spell.
yeah, as you can see, it borrows a lot of concepts and like animation, like the way the animations look from the second game on the PS2.
Yeah, I noticed that
Draco
immediately.
Malfoy really
Mhm.
gets on my nerves.
That voice.
And also, because of things that will be
What are we
revealed
doing hanging
later,
around here?
we can actually choose to have fixed camera
more to
perspective
life
in
than
a lot of the
Quidditch, you know?
rooms.
Weren't you
Plot
supposed to be
twist, we're
going
actually
somewhere
playing as a
with Ron?
Dementor for the whole game.
That will actually be pretty cool. But like, this is very helpful when solving certain puzzles, or just sort of cool to mess
Let's
around
go
with.
into the-
The loading screens are quite frequent, but they're not horribly long. I am playing this off of the DVD and not off of the hard drive for reasons.
Okay then, you cast Rependo at me, and I'll try and use Expelliarmus. Come on, cast Rependo at me.
With pleasure.
Ron, fucking have some patience, Jesus.
Right, now it's my turn. I'll cast Rependo at you, and you use Expelliarmus to knock my spells away. Hang on, you haven't equipped Expelliarmus to your wand.
Well,
That's
okay,
it.
Mom.
Get ready then.
Seriously.
3, 2, 1. That's it.
Also, is it me or did they get different voice actors for everybody?
Oh, it may be possible. I mean, it's also adequate since now they're like 13.
Right.
That was cool. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go and see Fred and George.
Oh, Fred and George, you know what to do to make me happy.
A Bertie Bott's every flavour bean.
Yes, Ron, we get that, but you're not quite there.
You can. Sadly, I don't think they say it that way, like with the same glorious rhythm.
Ugh. Ugh.
Also, if you pay close attention on the
Come on, Fred and George are on the sixth
paintings
floor.
that have animated people on them, they actually have like a really nice texture to them. Like not that one, but like a lot of the other ones which have like moving people in them can't interact with that thing. It's more apparent on one of the later ones.
So, you're on a quest, you say? Well, if you ever have need of noble heart and skill is in you, all on Cadogan.
But yeah, it's not very apparent on this one. We'll see one better one later. Can't do anything with that.
Let's go and see Fred and
There's no
George.
more Sticky Fingers Potter?
There's gonna be Sticky Fingers somebody else. You'll see.
Okay.
I think you'll like the way it will turn out, though.
Come on, Fred and George. on
That's
the
one
sixth
annoying
floor.
thing about this game. People never shut up.
I noticed.
Like, they will remind you over and over what you have to do. And it's really not necessary, because if you really want...
Shouldn't you be snuggled up in your little beddy bed right now?
What's it to you?
Well, if you're gonna be like that, here's a little bedtime story to keep you busy.
You read the spell book.
Now, admittedly,
Well,
I'm doing...
What is the spell book?
Admittedly, I'm doing terrible at this fight. Mostly because I moved from my initial position. What you're supposed to do is stay exactly where you were, don't get closer.
Is that the best you can do?
Try Expelliarmus to knock the spells back.
Because otherwise, it just never hits it.
Whoops.
Knock the spells back in the spell book, Harry.
Thank
now I
you,
get-
Ron. Shut the fuck up. Jesus. Please tell me stink pellets are back.
Kinda are.
Come back, you loony.
I believe.
Right, let's go and find Fred and George. Thanks for sorting out Peeves, by the way. You really know how to cast that Expelliarmus spell.
I don't think you will like who gets the stink pellets. I mean, we can always punish Ron in other means.
Why can't the games just be all about us again? I miss that.
Because every version of the third game sort of had this... I think EA was just like, you have to do this with this game. You have to make like mechanics relating around using all three different characters and them having different things to do. Which this game does very well, in my opinion. Actually, I really like the like all of the effects they have going on for things, like the reflections and such. And a good thing, now I can actually kill those bugs.
Thank God.
But yeah, we can get up there, sadly. But yeah, look at the nice texture on this painting. Like the graininess and everything.
Yeah.
And
That's
here is a
nice
mouse
stuff.
hole. Keep that in mind.
All I saw was a keyhole.
A mouse hole, like in the bottom
keyhole.
right.
Same thing. You just stick a mouse in the door and it unlocks, right? That works.
Yeah, actually yes.
Fred, George, what have you got to show us then?
Something really special. This way. Within this room is the entrance to a secret passage, beyond which you will find the Marauder's map, a magical parchment that shows you everything you will ever need to know about Hogwarts.
So there's an entrance to a secret passage in here?
Yes, indeed there is, young Harry, and we're sure that one of you will be able to find it.
Gee whiz, I wonder which one.
Say 30 Birdie Butts every flavor beans, you fuckers! Ugh.